All right, Shalom. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakah Kodash. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. The brother Azariah here with the Pittsburgh GMS camp. And I just want to I'm going to probably entitle this video revisiting the Book of Eli or something to that effect. And just basically, Salaki, get this off the screen. Basically, I watched the Book of Eli not too long ago, just was, with all the prophecies going on and things of that nature, there were some, and the brothers was even speaking on it on one of the live streams I watched around the time that I decided to revisit this movie, and there were different things that it was a very spiritual movie, of course. There were just some different things I saw that I wrote down after I watched it, and I just wanted to go into some of those things. Like I said, with prophecy going on and ramping up, times are going to come upon the earth that are going to be similar to the Book of Eli. So let's see. I'm gonna start off with okay. Let me see. Salakia. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the part where Esau was trying to look for the Bible. He was looking for the scriptures, and what he said was he knew the power of the words in the book, and he stated that the words in the book speak to the minds of the weak and hopeless, and he intended on using the book as a weapon, and so that was part of why Esau was looking for the book, the main antagonist, which is the bad guy. He was looking for the Bible so that he could use it, because he had heard of it and he saw the power that it had, but he didn't have those words written inside of himself because he was an Edomite. He was a heathen. He couldn't receive those words or remember those words. And so he knew of the Bible, but he didn't have he didn't have enough of the words to be able to quote them fluently. He knew certain things, just like Esau today. But anyway, so I want to get into this scripture because it's going to come a point in time, which it's coming now, the famine of the word. Matter of fact, let me get that. I believe it's in Zephaniah, but I'm going to have to type it in. Okay, so it's Amos. Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Most High. And that's coming, with Esau, through these different media things, tampering with the word, with the prophets, the men of Great Millstone and other camps. They're preaching like manner, with our videos being tampered with, views being tampered with, notifications not going out when videos come out, and things of that nature. That's just beginning of the Most High hiding the words, bringing a famine, of hearing the words of the Most High, And so, but this is prophesied, 2nd Ezra chapter 5, and in verse 1, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number, meaning a lot of people are going to be killed. And the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. So the way of truth, the way, the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and the proper way to live your life, is going to be hidden, because the men of the Lord are going to be persecuted. And so they're going to hide, they're going to be hiding and on the run. They're going to be pilgrims on the earth. And so you're not going to be able to find them, let's see here. Let's get that scripture. Okay, and then those evils make you ready to thy battle. Let me copy this. Boom. Paste. 2nd Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. So the men of the Lord that are hearing the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, that are taking heed to these words, when the time comes, they're going to be pilgrims on the earth, because the Most High is preparing them. The Most High is preparing the men of the Lord for this situation, to know that, okay, a time is coming where we're going to have to do this, And so that's a part of why you won't be able to find the way of truth, because the men on the highways and byways, that's not going to be a thing anymore when Jacob's trouble comes to full fruition, when it's martial law, when it's rioting and race wars and killing and raping and, all this manner of, just death and destruction in the streets. The men of the Lord are not going to be out there preaching anymore. It will be a suicide mission to do as such. And so, through that happening, the men of the Lord are not going to be out there, and the way of truth shall be hidden. So let me, go forward. Verse 9, I'll start at verse 8, 2nd Ezra 5 and 8. And if I didn't read the last one, that last one was 16, 2nd Ezra 16 and 40. 2nd Ezra 5 and 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be sent often out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. So the understanding of the Most High, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High is going to be withdrawn into a secret chamber, man. And it shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon the earth. And that's, that's what was going on in the Book of Eli. The dude was sought, the dude wanted the Bible, and so he sent out his goons to seek for the scriptures. It was sought out of many, but in the end, it ended up not being found, because when he got the Bible, which is an old movie, so if you haven't seen it yet, you might want to go watch it, because I'm about to spoil it a little bit, so when he finally got the Bible, he couldn't read it because it was written in Braille, it was written in Braille, and he couldn't read Braille, and so it didn't do him any good that he found it. But like this says here, that they're not going to be able to find the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High. Verse 11, 2nd Ezra 5 and 11, one land also shall ask another and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say no, right? Because there's not going to be any sex, any more, sex or sections of people out there keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, keeping righteousness, because the men of the Lord are going to be pilgrims. They're going to be moving from place to place, on the run from persecution. And so it's not going to be an example where you can just go and say, see, these men are keeping righteousness. No, it's not going to happen. Thus saith the scriptures right here, It's not going to be, the wisdom is not going to be in the streets anymore. Because right now, wisdom is crying aloud on the streets, But there's going to come a time where it's not going to happen like that anymore. So that's just one aspect, I want to go into, Salaki. See, new window. I need to close that. So let me look here again. So now I'll go into, some of the stuff on here and, get a couple scriptures. So one of the things I noticed was how Eli resisted the flesh when he was tempted by the woman who intended to trap him. So that's one of the things that, I've been getting more in tune with, is like the scriptures tell you, let's get that. Ecclesiasticus 25 and 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. So, you can't stumble at the beauty of a woman, you know what I'm saying? Because women are going to be used. One of the aspects of it is because women are going to be used to try to set men up, like the brother was reporting on, one of the brothers reported on, made a video about this lady, this chick who tried to set a dude up, brought him to her house and had like 3 guys waiting to rob him, and she ended up getting shot in the head, and now she's brain dead, And so how much more during the time of Jacob's trouble, when there's lawlessness out there on the streets and a shortage of supplies, women are going to be used as bait. Hunters use bait to catch their prey, and men are going to be prey during that day. And so it's just one of the things I saw. Let me see here. Salakia, let me get it. Matthew. Let me get it here. Matthew 24:3. And 24:10 actually. And this is some of the signs that Yahushua, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, said would come to pass before he came back, the second time. And when you go to verse 10, he says, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another, And that's what's going to be happening. Many are going to be offended. They're going to betray one another. They're going to hate one another. Neighbors are going to betray each other. Slakia. I'm trying to see if there was anything else I want to get here. But yeah, that's the point. We're going to have to be able to be wise about the situations with these women, because a lot of these women are going to be used to take brothers down, man, to take brothers out. Try not to let the beauty of a woman be your downfall. All right. So just going into, how he obviously had spiritual power, seeing how he was blind, but he defeated so many foes. He defeated all his enemies basically, even though he couldn't physically see. And you notice that when you watch the video for a second time, you notice from the beginning he couldn't see. Even from the earlier scenes, he was bumping into stuff and kind of feeling his way around. When it came to certain areas, but he was led through the spirit, and he had spiritual power to be able to defeat his foes. And we pray for spiritual power in those days. Let's see here. All right, so women were helpless during the times that he lived in because there was lawlessness and chaos. But and that's that's another aspect of things. Women are going to be like commodities, you know what I'm saying? And unless you have the Most High with you, man, there's nothing. You're not going to be able to protect your kids or your wife. Isaiah 13:16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces. Matter of fact, that's what I want to get in. That's what I want to get. Let me look here. Isaiah 13. And 9, behold, the day of Yahweh cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. And this is primarily trouble for Jacob, so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is your trouble. This is here to punish you for your iniquity, or I should say us, we pray, the hopefully elect pray that they don't be caught worthy to receive this punishment that's coming, this horrible punishment. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine, because the sky is going to be blotted out with the clouds, the nuclear fallout clouds from all the missiles that are going to be shot upon this place. Verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. You know, and I will make a man more precious than gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Then a man of the Lord is going to be precious in that day. You know, it's going to be very precious because the men of the Lord are going to be protected. You know, and anybody under their wing, so to speak, is going to be protected as well. You know, verse 13. Therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Most High of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. So here's getting to that point about the wives being ravished, and you know, you not being able to protect them unless you the Most High is with you. Verse 15, and every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. You know, and you know, hey, that's what's gonna happen, man. You know, that's what's gonna happen. This place is gonna be met with this place, America Babylon the Great, is gonna be met with a great destruction, man. You know, and hey, the sinners of the people of the Most High primarily are gonna be destroyed, man. And let me see. May be able to find this one. Verse Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. You know, and the evils that are coming, you know, it's the scriptures tell you that the righteous shall scarcely be saved. You know, let's get that. First Peter 4 and 18, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? You see? So what is sin? Sin is the transgression of the law. So you people teaching these people out here in these Christian churches that they don't have to keep the law, you're causing them to be sinners. And if the righteous, those who are trying to the best of their ability to follow the ways of the Most High and to keep his law, statutes, and commandments, and to have faith, you know, which faith is a gift, but I'm just saying, faith without works is dead, and likewise works without faith is dead. You know, you need both. So if those people are going to scarcely be saved, then where are the ungodly and the sinner, pork eating, laws done away with ass niggas gonna go? Where are they gonna stand? Where are they gonna appear? They're gonna die, man. You know, wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing as unto a faithful creator. Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing as unto a faithful creator. So this thing is about suffering. You know, this thing is about afflicting yourselves, which is where we fast and different things of that nature. And it's the will of the Most High that you go through that, because guess what? The Most High willed that his son go through that, man. You know, and you Christians can't understand that. You know, Salaki. It was Salakia. Was can't find it. What's the wording on that? I cannot find it. But the Most High likes it when you go through certain things, you know? You know, to him it's Salakia. To him, it is a it's like a sacrifice. Let me just get that. Let me get that. Psalms 51:17. And I'll also read this other one. Psalms 51:17. The sacrifices of the Most High are a broken spirit and a broken and a contrite heart. O power, thou will not despise. So someone with a broken and a contrite heart, the Most High is not going to despise them. Because your heart should be broken when you look at this place around you, man, sighing and crying. The men that'll be saved are the men that sigh and cry for the abominations that be done in the midst of this wicked place. And, there are things here that should break your heart, man, when you see them, Psalm 34:18, the Lord is nigh or near unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such. He saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Yahweh delivereth them out of them all. He keepeth all his bones, and none of them are broken. So many are the afflictions of the righteous. The Most High, it's his pleasure to do this, man. It's the will of the Most High to do that. And I can't find the scripture, but the scriptures basically tell you that the Most High, he was pleased, he's pleased with that, man. He's pleased with putting us through these afflictions, man, because it's to make us better, and it's well deserved, for our sins, man. And I'm gonna try to wrap this up here. All right. And I was also thinking about how we need to try to be led more by the Spirit, speaking first and foremost, of course, with myself, because Eli was led to the actual scriptures through the Spirit because he was blind. But the Spirit came to him and told him where to find the Bible. When he listened to the Spirit and he followed it and he found it. And the Spirit also told him, hey, take this book and go west, go east. And he just kept going, He kept going east, through the Spirit because the Spirit wanted him to, And also, there came to a point where he let go of physical possessions, like he had the physical Bible, but he had to let it go because the dude was trying to take it from him and kill him. And and spiritually, I was saying this is what we need to be doing ourselves, because not as far as throwing away your Bibles or anything, but trying to ingest the scriptures because he had read the book for so long that he finally had received it into his heart. And so rather than, hold on to that Bible for dear life, it was time for him to start applying the scriptures to his life, So basically, he finally let go of the possession of the physical book and said, I finally decided to not just read the book, but to apply it, And we bring out these scriptures out. We've brought the scriptures out on this, Be ye not only hearers, but doers, and things of that nature. We got to do we got to do what the Bible says rather than just read it, And yeah, like I said, Esau couldn't read the book even after all the trouble he went through to get it, In the end, he ended up eating the fruit of his own ways, man. And Esau's gonna eat the fruit of his own doings, man. Esau's gonna get it, man. Right when he thinks he's about to win. And that's what happened in the thing, man. He got the book unlocked. He grabbed it. He was rubbing all on it. Finally, opened it up. It was all Braille, man. Had his ass in the trick bag. Whoops. And this is what's going to happen to Esau, man. Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, meaning in a position of difficulty. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Now, this doesn't mean wicked. This word here is actually every hand of the worker. All the people that he's made to work and hasn't paid them for their money for their services. They're gonna get revenge, man. Job 20, 22. Just to show you every hand of the wicked. It doesn't mean wicked. It actually means laborer, sufferer. It says wretched one, laborer, workman, or sufferer. Toiling. So every hand of the laborer You know, it's going to come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. And these missiles is going to tear Esau's ass up, man. And those that escape, you elites of Esau that escape into these underground bunkers and such. Oh man, the angels, you know, the elect, and you know, the men of the Lord, man, with the spiritual power, you know, Lord willing, we be of that number. Hey man, we're gonna hunt you, man, from under the ocean, in those deep underground military bunkers, you know, those dumbs, and in those space stations and things of that nature, man. We're gonna find you wherever you hide and throw you in chains, man. Thus saith the Bible. So anyway, I hope this was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Hawakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. With that, I'm going to say shalom.